Welcome to TJ's Top 10, heading into week 13.
On a Tuesday.
At number 10.
21.
Wow, that quick.
21.
I just want to say words that start with T.
Oh,
The Ravens.
TJ.
Wow. Baltimore
Titans.
The Ravens.
Ravens.
They don't move.
Okay, I'm curious if a certain team is in this top 10, and if not, then I'm gonna have a problem with this.
Hey. You're gonna start
Actually,
barking up
yeah.
that tree? You're gonna start barking up that tree.
Yeah.
The Colts.
No.
You're talking about the Colts?
No.
No,
We're
for the
chilling.
beat.
Hey, look, we're chilling right now. He hasn't
know
done
what I'm talking
anything that
about?
wrong yet. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Of course I know you're talking
Yeah.
about.
If this certain team ain't there, that's a big problem.
Yeah,
If
we
this
have a
certain
massive
team
problem.
Isn't in the top 10?
Okay,
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on a
But hey,
second.
we'll get there.
We'll get there. Look, we got to talk
Doesn't
about the Ravens
matter.
for a fat second, okay?
Yeah.
At
Bad
number
game.
10 still.
Didn't move.
Sloppy freaking game.
Yep.
And you watched it and you know what happened.
Yep.
They still did
Pick
win.
after pick after pick after pick.
Turnover.
They
Yep,
are
yep,
8-3.
Yep.
Lamar
Browns
Jackson has
rounded up.
not played that well this season.
No, he's
Their
Well,
defense has played
I
pretty
wouldn't
he
say
decent.
this
has, but
season.
he's declining.
Sure.
He's
Correct.
declining. He started out pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, of
He's
course he's
declining.
had some good games.
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
all quarterbacks have good games.
Yep.
Well, no, but all right.
Well, all sometimes have good games.
Anyway,
Well, before we get ripping into it, this team and two other teams did not move, but this team did not move. They
All right,
stayed
so,
right where
like,
they are.
There weren't
Do
any
you-
crazy upsets this week, really, were
Nope. Well,
Well,
not really. I don't think
Broncos
they
over
were.
the Chargers, if you maybe.
nah, that's
I
not
don't
really.
really think
So
so.
let me ask you a question, TJ.
Axe away.
Like, what are your honest feelings about the Ravens?
keep
honestly.
winning.
Like,
Who's
do you
gonna win?
think they're gonna move up, move down? Like,
they
what
winning
has the
the
higher
division?
odds here?
Right now, yeah. The Bengals is the... Oh, dude, the Bengals just...
That's the problem I have with this.
Yeah, me
The
too.
Bengals just can't...
What?
They just,
What can't they do? What?
they just
Whoa,
haven't been
whoa,
able to get the...
He's
What?
mean, he's mean.
Hold on. So he's about to say.
What,
is he about to
what
say-
haven't they?
He's
What are you
memeing.
talking about?
Hold on.
They're upper. He's joking.
There's
He's
no
joking. He's gotta be
shot the
joking.
Bengals aren't up there.
He's joking. He's
There's
gotta be joking.
literally no
They
way
haven't
the
been
Bengals.
able to beat the Steelers 41 to like 10, but they haven't been able to.
He's joking.
They spanked on the Ravens,
He's
out of
joking.
but they haven't been able to.
Did you watch the Steeler game? 41 to 10.
watched the Steelers
He's going to say,
game.
"Oh,
With a
they
sip-
lost to the Jets. They
with
had
a-
those two sloppy
Did you
games."
see the game where they annihilated this team?
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Bro.
a sympathy touchdown from the
Bro.
Steelers at the end.
Yeah.
They weren't. They probably had all their starters out at that point.
Joe Mixon is a touchdown machine this year.
Bro.
They have
Holy
too many
crap.
weapons on their
Bro.
Jamar Chase wasn't even
Hey!
that involved,
No.
and yet they spanked us.
Everyone, keep it in your pants for a second. They have won 2 games.
What?
The Bengals. They're on a 2-game win streak.
Okay.
One against the Raiders and one against the Steelers.
Okay.
In the game they lost, Browns.
Okay.
41 to 16. Who did
Division
they just
rival.
beat? Browns.
But that's a division rival.
Who gives?
You can't
What are you
tell
talking
That
about?
game was sloppy as
can't
heck,
tell
dude.
me.
The Browns
also in the
suck.
division.
The Browns
The Bengals are
suck
worse
right
than
now.
Browns do suck, yeah, and they beat the Bengals. So what about it? Go ahead.
They lost to the Dolphins.
That's not what.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Show the
But the
roulette.
Dolphins won 3 in a row, Joe. That's what he's gonna say.
Well, he didn't say it, though. He just got confused
No.
and said what.
No, where's the realist at? You gonna start it? It was a good joke, dude.
There's no shot that the
There is no
Ravens.
You're
shot
going
right
crazy about this.
Yeah.
You think the Bengals?
Yeah,
are,
they're better than them.
then
Yeah.
why are they ahead of them in the division?
They will.
Sure,
So
they
you're
could.
just going off of records.
No,
then,
I'm
is
not.
what you're doing.
I'm not going off a record.
Obviously.
No, bro. They are winning. The Bengals.
So are they.
They're on a 2-game win streak.
Okay. I
That's
guess
not.
a
You
bad
act like
thing.
that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I guess that's
like,
a bad thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you guys
but-
are on a 2-game win streak, y'all suck.
They won multiple games in a row, guys.
That's
Let's take that into account.
2. You don't ride it off 2 wins.
Oh my
But
god.
has
okay,
not what
this is
they've
actually
done. I know they
frustrating as all
obviously
hell right
lost
now.
2 games before that, but has not what they've done before that 2-game losing streak
don't know.
impressed you at all?
They
to
got,
even like
they got sloppy. They've been sloppy some games.
Dog, the Ravens and
The
the
Ravens- the
I know
Ravens-
they're
all
winning, but they're
season.
sloppy
The
too.
Ravens have too, and yeah, it is
All
very
season.
close between Bengals and Ravens.
this
but
is
I have the
ridiculous.
Ravens ahead of them.
this is the
this is
sloppiest
ridiculous.
8-3 team I've
Yeah,
ever
This is
seen.
ridiculous.
I've ever seen.
I don't think I'm out of proportion.
And
Yeah,
I
you really
wouldn't
are.
say that the
No.
Bengals have really been that sloppy. They had
I-
2 bad losses in a row.
I genuinely think they had a chance to lose every
Who
eight of
hasn't
their
had a
wins.
bad loss? Who hasn't?
Everybody.
Who
Everybody.
hasn't, you know?
Everybody.
Dang, TJ.
This is disgusting.
All right, well, let's see who else. Okay,
Okay.
look, give him the benefit of the doubt for a second.
I still
But
think
let's
this is
see
good.
what other teams are here. Maybe
is
he
good.
could justify these
No,
other
'cause I
teams
already
being in
hate
front of
this.
the. I know,
Listen,
but it's
I don't
only if
give
he
a
had them at
hoot what
11.
you
It's like
hate.
it's hard to completely argue because they have a better record.
Huh?
but I don't agree with
I
it.
don't
I'm
agree
not
with that at all.
going. They didn't lose, and they haven't been. Well, they lost to the Dolphins. Yeah,
But did they look great?
but then
Lost
they
3
beat the
games.
Browns, and the Bengals lost to
Oh,
the
they
Browns.
beat the Browns.
The Bengals. They beat the
Steelers
Steelers.
beat the
They beat the
Browns.
Steelers.
Okay.
Twice.
Okay.
Right.
Handily.
Can we move on?
I
To
I'm
number
ready.
9 is
Bengals. Dang it.
Chiefs.
Holy frick.
Wow.
That would have been a good meme if the Bengals were right there.
That would be kind of good. That's what I said. It was
That would have been good, but you failed.
Okay, so TJ clearly not
the
buying into the
Chiefs-
Chiefs hype
No.
whatsoever.
Well, they're on a bye week.
They were on a bye
Can I
week.
also say something? Because you're into win streaks. They are on the longest win streak out of all
Yeah, so what-
32
yeah,
NFL
so what the
teams.
heck?
Are they Patriots too?
Maybe the
I think
Patriots.
the Patriots.
Okay.
are.
Maybe it's the
probably
Patriots. Probably the Patriots. All
Oh.
right, then number 2 then.
So let's yell at me when
4-game
I
win
get my
streak, I think.
facts right.
What are you talking about?
What?
What are you talking
Let's
about?
yell at me when I get my facts right.
What?
When we said they're on the longest win streak, and then he said, "Oh wait, no, I was
All
wrong."
right, I'm
But he
sorry.
started
I'm
yelling
sorry
at
that
me.
they corrected me, and I agreed. I was right, or they were right, and I was wrong.
Okay, they moved down because
Because why?
another team had to move up. They were on a bye week.
Wait.
She moved them down.
Alright,
So
alright,
there was a
alright,
team that was actually that impressive that you moved the Chiefs down.
Yeah.
That impressive.
The Bengals.
Because right now, I gotta know. I want to get to it, but like, how could you have the Cowboys ahead of them? 3-game losing streak,
Yeah.
And they
Does
beat the
he-
Cowboys.
and they beat the Cowboys. So could he have the Cowboys above them?
No
That would be a
way.
mistake.
That would be a
No
huge
way.
mistake.
with how they've been playing.
No
And if you're
way.
taking into account losing and winning streaks,
Yeah.
they can't be up
Yeah.
there. They can't
Yeah.
be.
Oh,
All right.
TJ, this is a first time in a while. We're just
So
getting to
let me get
rip
this.
in.
Let me get this straight.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
These guys are on a hot win streak, right? They're on a hot win streak.
Also a bye
hey,
week.
no,
too.
listen.
Yeah.
Hot win streak.
Hot 4 games.
They're going crazy, right?
I mean,
the
4
Cowboys. The Cowboys. They're losing like crazy, right?
Okay.
But these guys are on a hot win streak. There's no way that the Colts, who are not on a hot win streak, are ahead of these guys, right?
We're not.
No. I'm just saying, whenever we
Actually-
look at his power rankings, there's
Actually,
no way.
you're actually correct. No, they're not.
There's no. I was saying
Okay.
there is no.
Okay.
Way.
They're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burn.
But last week,
but see, you tried to flip that around on
Yeah.
me. This is
Yeah.
about you
Yeah.
right here.
He's in
Because-
defend mode right now.
This is about you.
This is your top 10.
this is my top 10.
So, what is it about the Chiefs that you question?
The rocky season they've been having.
I mean, it's been pretty consistent though the past 4
The
weeks or so.
Rocky
There's been
season.
They're leading their division.
right. Their losses have been weird.
Are the Chiefs not the team that have only lost to really good teams?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
All 4 of their
the,
losses?
the
I
way
think
they've
so.
been
Yes.
performing has just been weird. I do see them moving up. Yeah, but it's been a bye week. They didn't.
So, of course, the Chiefs aren't putting up points like they have in previous years.
They
Of
do,
course,
but just
that's
not
the thing.
every week.
But they're winning, and they're
They're
winning
winning.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, but they didn't win this week.
Number 9. Wow, I'm shocked. I mean, yeah, because they're not able to win on a bye week.
Right.
That's why
so
they
this
did.
other team did win, and they had to move up
They had
because
to-
they impressed me
All right,
so
let's
freaking
see
much.
who bumped the Chiefs. Is this the team that bumped the Chiefs?
at number 8.
This team moved down big
Oh.
time.
Whoa.
I had them at
Oh,
number
they
4
shouldn't be
last
in the
week.
top 10, honestly.
Should they be in the top 10?
No.
2-game losing
I don't
streak, is
No,
it?
not the way they
really.
lost
That's
to.
that's a ride. If it's a 2-game losing streak and they're at number 4, you're gonna drop them out of the top 10.
Yeah.
Dog, you just
No.
said that about the Bengals who lost 2 in a row.
They
Now
weren't
they're
in
on
my
a
top 10.
2-win
They
streak.
weren't in my top 10.
So how? Where's the Bengals at in your?
Very close.
32 teams.
They're very close. I don't have 32 teams though. I only have 10.
But like, are they like 11?
All right, say they're
12?
probably like
Sure,
around
yeah,
11, sure.
yeah. 11,
Where were they
11.
at last week theoretically?
11.
Oh my god.
Hey,
So they
Hey.
didn't move up at all.
hey,
Smacking team. Huh?
dog.
They wouldn't have moved up in your.
No.
power rankings, though?
I have every team at 11 because I only have 10 teams I have to worry about.
Titans at number 8.
Yeah. They're on a 2-game losing streak. They moved down heavily.
Where'd you have them at last week?
They
4.
had 2
You had 'em at
bad
4
losses
losing.
though. They didn't just lose. They had 2
So,
bad
like,
losses.
That's what I bumped
See, that's
them
the
down.
thing. I wouldn't have had them at 4 last week. They would
So-
have been lower last week.
Am I still a Tennessee rider for them being bad?
No, you're not a rider. You're a jumper because you had them at like what 14 last week.
13. And guess what? Guess where they are still? 13.
8.
13 because they
8.
lost. And they are where I thought they
They
were.
got spanked. Like I said, 2 weeks in
Yeah.
a row, dude. They suck.
Yeah.
They don't have Derrick
Catching up to them.
I wouldn't have them in my top
They don't
10
have AJ Brown either anymore for a bit.
for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a multiple week injury.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
no, I
that's
know.
huge.
They
Do you keep that into consideration
yeah,
for your ranking
bumped
for them?
down 4 things. That's a lot.
But
And I'm not gonna jump on this crazy train.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
Huh?
Bengals are better than these bozos.
Not yet.
Titans and Ravens are like same category, are they not?
Titans and Ravens.
Titans and Ravens like
I
same
think the Ravens
category.
are a little bit
I would say I think
better.
the Ravens are a little
the
bit
Ravens
better.
are more healthy, but they're not.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so
they
if
are.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
they
The
are.
But they're
Ravens
not
are more
better?
health. The Ravens are more healthy, but they're not doing as good as they should be. If the Ravens were winning like crazy, then they'd be ahead of these guys. Yeah,
They just lost 2 in a row pretty bad.
yeah.
the
I
Ravens
know.
are
and I
winning
moved
like
them
crazy
down.
though.
Huh?
No,
The
they're
Ravens kind of
they're
are
on a
winning
2-game
like.
win streak. That's all.
I mean, but the
They lost
Ravens
to the
are.
Dolphins,
I
but
mean, yeah,
yeah,
but like
they're
8
winning.
wins out of
Yeah.
11 is
Yeah.
kind of like for this year is pretty dang
I'm not
good.
going based off a record.
Kind of.
All right. Okay.
They play the Jaguars next week. They
So
lose that
okay,
game,
so
it's
can I
game.
can I can I say this? Can I ask you this real quick? Okay. So what is the Titans record? Does anybody know?
They are. I have it right here. They're the first of the AFC
7-4?
South.
2 in a row.
7 and
They lost
4?
4 in the season.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
not have
they
it.
lost the Jets.
They at least lost
Didn't they lose
3.
to someone
I'm gonna say
else?
7-4.
They're
I
8 and
think-
4.
They're 8 and
They're
4.
8 and 4.
Yeah, 8 and
Okay,
4.
so if you're not going off record, if they were 6 and 6, do you have them in your top 10? If you're not
I'm
going
not
off
going
record,
off record.
Well, then
if
why
you're
did
not
you,
going off record, do you really believe in them that much that if they were 6 and 6, that
Okay,
you would
what if
still
they
have them?
weren't? They'd be right here. I'm not playing what if. I'm playing right now
Yeah,
what
but
it
you
is.
just said you don't care about the record, so I just want to know if you actually if you you truly believe in the Titans.
You're asking me hypothetical questions. I'm not going off a hypothetical.
No,
what
I
if.
literally ask if you truly believe in the
You're
Titans.
saying if. What if?
No, okay. Who cares what the record is? Do you truly believe in the Titans?
What?
Do you believe in the Titans? Yes or no?
Like, do you
it's a
really
question.
believe that they're a very good team?
Do I believe they're a number 8 team? Yes.
Feel
I
like-
believe in the Steelers and I believe in the Panthers. I don't root for any other team. I look.
What do you mean you
What do you
believe,
believe
in
in the
them?
Steelers?
What do
yeah,
you believe
I mean,
in?
right now,
And the Panthers.
I'm losing it. But
The heck?
Okay, here's my question. I know we're beating a dead horse at this point, but you're saying you don't deal with record or standings, right? So
no, I do. I base this off of stats.
Oh boy, this is full circle,
what is
ladies and
happening?
gentlemen.
You're jumping. You're saying, oh, but this is 8 and 3 and they're 8 and 4. You're saying that's the only thing that matters is the record. I take the record into account. I don't base it off of strictly the record.
No, but the only reason why I asked that is because you actually said that you don't base it off a record.
I don't base it off of just record. There's
just
a
record.
number of things that I base it off of. Record is one of them, but I look at all the stats, how they play, who they play,
Did you
who
look
they've
at the
injured.
Bengals stats then by chance?
Bro, the Bengals aren't.
Did you look at their stats by
They're
chance?
not number 10. They're not number 10.
are the Dolphins a good team?
Right now, they're on a hot streak.
Are they a good team?
I wouldn't say they're a good team.
You know who lost to the Dolphins?
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
Yeah. And guess who lost to the Browns? The Bengals. And guess who beat the Browns? The Ravens.
But guess who beat the Ravens? The Bengals. Like, what are you all going on
Back
right
on week
now?
4.
Who cares?
Okay.
And again, the Browns suck.
Okay. We can have this argument all day long.
All right.
You're not going to change my mind. I made my top 10.
Let's
But
go
That's such a bad opinion.
to number
It's not.
7.
Yes, it is.
I'm
When
sure a lot of people
I
probably have the Titans in the
facts to
top 10.
Back it up, though. They moved
Wow.
up big
He has
time.
facts to back it up, but what? I mean, could pull up some Bengal stats, and I guarantee you that they're probably better than the Ravens.
Nope.
Statistic.
Nine.
Definitely offensively, defensively. I don't know.
man. I feel like
It's
they've
probably
got some
close.
turnovers.
It's probably.
I feel like they've been pretty decent.
God.
I mean,
I'll
yeah.
phone
I
calls
mean,
one more
yeah.
time.
They probably should have pretty good stats. Okay,
They
so
moved up to. They were at number 9 last week, and they mollywopped the Titans.
where'd you have them at?
Number 9.
9. Move up 2 spots.
Is this
Mhm.
the team that you moved up?
Mm-hmm.
Above
They went
the
above
Chiefs.
the Chiefs. Yeah.
I am okay with them above the Chiefs. I don't mind that jump at all. Honestly, they deserve it. But
Mm.
no, there's really no but with this.
That's the Patriots right there.
Curious to see what teams are ahead of
I
them.
want
Me
to see what
too,
teams
that's
are
what-
ahead of the Patriots because
Yeah.
maybe they deserve a little bit more
I agree.
respect.
That's kind of what I thought you were gonna say, but you
Yeah.
think they should be higher.
Well,
Yeah, but I need to see the other teams though, because maybe not.
we'll have
maybe
to
not.
find
We'll
out
see.
at number 6.
We'll see. Yeah. Do you have anything to say about the Patriots or no?
They mollywopped the Titans. They're on a hot win streak. I see them moving up. I see them going in the playoffs.
Okay. Number 6.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills.
Bills.
The BBs.
How do you guys feel about that?
They. Oh,
As of right
I
now,
kid you not. I like the Bills more. I mean, I like the Patriots more than the Bills.
I do too personally.
they macked the
It's
Saints.
tough to say because like obviously
did.
the Bills are leading the division. No, are the Patriots on top of the division right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Patriots are leading the division.
haven't played each other
played
yet,
This week.
Oh, that's this week. Yeah.
This week.
This
Monday.
these
Monday
two
Night
spots.
Football.
Right now, I like the Patriots more. I do.
Yeah, me too. The Bills
Wait.
haven't looked as impressive to me. Patriots
But
look more consistent.
That's-
The thing is, I feel like the Bills won this game, man. I mean, they need it, but they
I
won
feel like
it.
the Patriots.
I feel like
did
the
too.
Patriots won it.
I
Yeah.
agree, but like the Patriots have been so good for so long, where the Bills are like, oh, great. I had one decent.
Yeah, that
season.
might be too much pressure for him.
Exactly, maybe.
A lot of people are going to hate that ranking because they think you should give the Patriots more respect. But I don't hate it, though.
I don't think. I mean, they're working their way up.
I
They
don't
were
hate it.
number
I would
10 3
personally
weeks
change
ago.
it, but I don't hate it.
Bills smacked the Saints, and the
That's
Bills.
not that impressive to me. The Saints.
The Bills have been really hit or miss this whole
Yeah.
season. So
Yeah, but the Patriots smacked the Titans.
yeah,
Is that more? That's definitely more impressive, right?
Well,
Since the
without
Titans are in the
Derrick
top
Henry,
10.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely the Titans are a better
Yes.
team in my opinion than the Saints.
Huh?
I said the Titans are a better team in my opinion than the Saints.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Like Titans are like top 10 and Saints are like probably bottom
So you're
20.
saying the Patriots should automatically then be above the Bills because of that?
he doesn't go off a ranking record though.
That's
Oh,
true.
You
That's
gotta
true.
forget about that.
Patriots and Bills play this week. We'll find out who moves up or
It's
moves
tough.
down.
It's tough because I have to do some research into the game. I think I would have the Patriots above the Bills, but
I would.
I might pick the Bills to win. So it's kind of weird. You know?
That's
Like, I don't know. Tough to say. All right. How about number 5?
the Rams.
Wow.
They were number 6 last week.
Whoa!
What the heck they do to move up?
Whoa!
They lost, TJ. That's
I
a
know.
big thing
3
for
games
you.
in a row they've
I
lost.
know.
That's a big. That's a big thing for you. Games can be close, but if you lose, doesn't matter.
And what
so
did
why
they-
did they move up?
What did they do this week?
They're nice with it.
Huh?
They're nice with it.
Oh,
Oh my God.
We caught him in a trap, ladies and gentlemen.
like the Colts, they had a close game against good Bucks, but they still lost, so they suck. They lost 3 games in a row.
No,
All right,
but
here-
you got
and they moved up.
You got to understand something. They're nice with it.
All right. We're gonna.
Oh
all right,
my
all right, all right.
gosh.
Wow,
Listen,
this goes against everything he says.
What I want you to do is put your head down for a little bit.
This goes against everything he says.
Just put down your head for like 5 seconds. Just think about what you did, and then I want you to really think of a response. I want you to really think hard about what you're gonna say about this. Just go.
That was like 1 second, TJ. You need more time.
You need more time. I just before because this is about to be really bad.
All right.
3-game losing streak. They lost and they
All
move
right.
up.
Let's try to give TJ some credibility back right now. Where would you actually like to put the Rams at?
Number 5.
Come on. Are you serious?
How?
Come on.
How? They lost and they're on a 3-game losing
So,
streak.
Literally
Titans.
redeem yourself right now, please.
The Titans.
How
I
did-
had them at number 4.
The Titans get brought up. in
For the
this.
Titans to move down to number 8, teams had to move up. And, well, the other team had to move up. This team had to move up.
Why did they have to move up?
One,
Bro, the
didn't-
Titans were ahead of them, right?
yeah.
But the Rams have lost more games in a row than the Titans have.
No, but you got.
But the Titans drop off a cliff and the Rams move up.
because he might not know this. I'm gonna tell you. You are allowed to move multiple teams down.
No, you got to understand
All
something.
right.
Wait, what?
The Rams,
Yeah.
the Rams, they're nice with it.
TJ,
No,
come
they
on. You can't
messed
say
up
that.
so hard
You
right
can't
now.
They
say
played
that.
the worst
my
game against Green
gosh.
Bay. They didn't play the worst game.
Man.
You can't say that,
Neither
TJ.
did the Colts against Tampa.
Come on.
But like,
Bro, I'm not talking about the Colts. I'm talking about the
but
Rams.
it's the same thing though. Like you always hate on the Colts because they lose,
No.
and I keep saying they lose against good teams, and here the Rams are losing against good teams.
I think the Colts played a very nice game this week.
but they lost.
I think the Rams
But-
played a very nice game this week.
But they lost.
Okay, so should I move them
It's
down?
like the Rams are losing, and somehow you move them up though.
so I can't
So,
move
like,
them up if they lost.
let me say this.
no,
right?
because you hate on the Colts all the time because they freaking lose.
now
That's
this is-
always your argument.
So
and
now this is a thing because of the Colts.
no, because
No.
that's your biggest. Like you're going against yourself because that's always your. Like even with the Bengals, like you're on talking about losing and winning streaks.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my God.
What is happening?
They're only on
here?
a 2-game win streak, dude.
they're only on two.
They're on
game
a
win streak.
3-game losing streak.
But you
no,
gotta.
I'm saying Bengals.
And they have all these weapons.
No, but you gotta
Yeah,
understand that
but
they're nice.
Bengals don't
with
really.
it.
They have weapons, but they don't.
TJ,
have,
please
like,
don't
you
say
know,
they're
those kind
nice
of
with it.
weapons.
Please don't
Wait,
say
but you have
that.
to understand they're nice.
Please
Oh
don't
my
say
God,
that.
this-
Don't say that. Look.
They got OBJ.
Okay.
Oh my.
If you truly love the Rams, okay?
I don't love them.
Oh my
I love the
God.
Steelers
Okay,
and the
so
Panthers.
that's
Oh
out the
my
window. And I was
God.
gonna say, if you truly love the Rams and really believe in them, Maybe you can keep them in the same spot after losing 3 games if you really love them, but you move them up.
Because they're
Bro,
nice
you don't
with
do
it.
that. Stop. No, stop. Oh my gosh.
So what went wrong here? Did you not know that they lost? Did
Bro,
you?
they lost to Green Bay.
I think he forgets they lost. and
They
he
played a
lost
very
3 in
nice
row.
game.
Yeah,
Didn't you
yeah.
watch the game?
Have you watched the game that they lost besides this one, though?
Yeah.
49ers
Oh,
handled
yeah.
them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stafford's getting turnovers. Offense isn't clicking. The
But
pieces that
against
they brought in
defense
just aren't
isn't even
doing
playing
Odell
well.
anything.
hasn't done anything since coming in. Really.
He did
He
score a
one
touchdown.
He did.
but-
Right. But against Green Bay, they were nice with it.
TJ, you're gonna make us. You gotta stop saying that. You gotta. All right, let's move on to number 4. I can't even do the voice anymore. Let's move on to number 4.
We just get through this.
The Cowboys.
The Cowboys, bro.
Bro, that game was
How many games in a
awesome.
row did they lose?
They lost to the Broncos. They
Yeah,
lost to the Raiders.
Yeah, but
What
why are
is
you
happening right
basing
now?
it based off of only games they've lost?
It's because these are the last 2 weeks. This is literally
Oh
back-to-back
my God,
weeks.
dude. I
Yeah.
can't
You're
do
going
this
into the
video
next
anymore.
week realizing
Yeah, I
that they
give up.
just lost a bunch
I'm
of
done.
games.
No, just 2.
Oh my.
And did you watch the game? They barely lost.
But they lost, TJ. That's what you always say. Who cares if they
Yeah.
barely lose?
They
They,
did
lost.
Yeah, but who
They
cares?
lost.
They lost. You all.
Oh my.
We played
TJ, you are swimming in
Oh
shark
my
infested
God.
waters right
They
now.
played
dude.
such a good game.
You got blood
though.
all over
Oh my
you.
God.
Oh my
God.
They put up 33 points against the Raiders.
But they led up 34 points.
36.
Or 36.
They went to overtime.
beat
though.
them like 30-0 basically.
Well, that must
Yeah,
mean the
maybe
Broncos
week
are
2.
2 weeks ago. Oh my God.
Have they lost 2 or 3 in a row?
I
I
don't
think
know,
2.
dude. I
They
don't
beat the
know.
Falcons.
Who did they play after the Broncos?
I think the Falcons.
I'll be on it real
Yeah.
quick.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh boy,
Have they lost 3 of the last 4 or no?
I think so.
They lost to the Chiefs. They lost to the Raiders.
They lost to the Broncos.
Broncos.
They lost to the
beat the
Bucs.
Falcons.
They beat the Falcons.
Okay.
That's pretty impressive.
Forty
very
three to
impressive.
3.
43 to 3.
They had 40 more points than them.
Wow, our defense is non-existent.
TJ,
Oh
there's
my
just no
God.
way.
This is crazy. how
There's
this
just
is
no
going.
justification
But they're
for
first,
the madness.
They're first in the NFC East.
The worst division in football over the past 5 years. That's great.
and still fighting for it this
The
season.
Washington
Yeah.
football team is in the wild card right now.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb.
He's out this week.
Zeke,
Okay.
Dak Prescott.
Okay.
What about Tony Pollard?
Yeah,
What
but
about
they're
their
all
I was on that
losing.
team, too.
Yeah, they're all losing. What-
Dude, I actually really like the Cowboys, but like I just can't. You just
number
can't.
4?
Well, I can.
All right, can we just go to
You
number
can't.
3? I don't know. This is terrible.
Like top 10, okay, sure, but what? Top
Number
5?
3.
Number 3,
The Bucks.
Bucks.
I mean,
Okay.
okay.
All right, you got
Sure.
one kind of right, I guess.
Oh, they won such a
guess.
good game.
oh, but what? Okay.
They won such a good game.
They won such a
dude.
good game.
Do you understand how good they had to be to beat the almighty Colts?
Dog, you're trolling right now.
They
Come on.
moved up
I think this whole thing has to be.
It has to be a troll.
This whole
2
thing
spots.
Has to be.
They moved up 2
Number 1
spots.
spot team, like, I got you.
Hey, that's how much he respects the Colts. Then
Apparently.
Yeah, dude.
Which is
they're-
good.
The Colts are so good.
they are.
They're such a good team, and
They
the
are.
Bucks beat them.
You're about to say suck.
The Bucks beat
I mean,
'em.
I'll say the Colts lost the game to themselves. They should have won that game. That's
Right?
the reason they
Lots
lost.
of
Yeah, the Colts do that
The
a
Colts
lot.
lost that game more than the Bucks won that.
Yeah, I was gonna put them in my
Hey,
top
the
10.
Colts do that a lot.
Like, your top 10 kind of sucks.
I was gonna put them up there, but
You could have the Bucks at 3. That's fair. Let's move on to team
no,
number 2.
I want to
What?
talk about the Bucks.
Oh, what are you gonna say? Oh, they're so good.
14 points in the second quarter. 14 points in the third quarter.
Yep.
10 points in the fourth quarter.
Yep. It's a lot of points.
38 points.
That's
a lot of
one-
points.
Oh, that's one game though, right? That's
No,
one game.
no.
That's one game.
They beat the Giants, my guy.
How by what? I mean, but you're gonna know how many points there.
30 to 10.
Oh, okay, against the Giants.
Yeah, bro. That's his worst team.
They did lose to the Saints and the Washington football team.
I'm
No.
not gonna I don't think we can really knock this one too hard though, to be honest.
It's just what he's doing.
It's
Yeah.
just a matter
It's
of
just what he's doing.
how great they are.
All right, number 2.
I mean,
We
the
got-
Colts had that game in the
whatever,
bag,
dude.
and the
All right.
Bucks just stopped them.
Packers.
Packers.
Packers, cool.
Yeah, they're up there. They won.
Yeah, all right, next.
All right. Well, that's it, guys. We'll see you on next week's
Go to
episode.
the next one. It has to be a joke. It has to be a joke. Go to the next one.
hold
Nope. That's it.
Oh wow. It wasn't just like there wasn't like a big psych thing and then like an
I was
actual
really hoping that there was.
Why would there be a psych thing? That was the
This
most
was
accurate list
the
I've ever
worst.
seen.
Oh man.
Go down in the comment section. Let
Yeah,
us know
what do
your
you guys
favorite
Dude,
think
everybody's
of all
brain is
this?
fried right now.
I
All the
just-
comments are gonna have like misspelling,
Bro,
misspelled words.
I had so many things I wanted to say. You guys just didn't let me speak.
No,
I want
we
you to
did,
say
like-
something.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
It's too late
Dude,
now.
we try to let you say something. All you keep
Nope.
saying is because they're
No.
nice.
Yeah, they're
No,
nice. They're
there
nice.
were so many times I got cut off.
This was the
So
most
good.
contradicting, like.
I want you to say something right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why are the Packers not better than the Cardinals?
Because they're not.
because they're nice.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro.
What are you talking
Because
about?
they're
Because they're
nice.
not. You want to say something?
We need
then
facts. We need statistics. You're a statistics man, you said.
If they were gonna beat such a bad team like the Rams,
Because the Packers beat the Cardinals.
huh?
The Packers beat the
Yeah,
Cardinals.
15 weeks ago maybe.
2 weeks ago. What was it?
All
2,
right,
3?
listen, I'm trying.
I said last week.
I can't.
Ever
do this.
since that game, the Packers have lost games, but the Cardinals have not. So that's why the Cardinals are better than the Packers.
Didn't the Cardinals lose to the Panthers?
Yeah, they lost one game. The Packers lost two.
Well, one was out. I don't know. Whatever. All right. Cool.
Would somebody like to end this video?
Yeah.
please?
So this
I
is
would
it.
like-
This is TJ's top 10.
I would like to see down
drop
in
a
the
like if
comments.
you feel our pain, please.
If this is our most disliked video, I understand.
understand
I do understand.
You guys gotta do what you gotta do.
You do what
TJ,
you
what
got to
have you
do
done?
sometimes.
I
It
might
happens to
dislike
the
it.
best of us. I might just yeah.
I know there's people out there that love this list. And
Get
I
in your
love you.
dislikes on this video while you still can, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I mean, everyone has them.
They actually took the dislike button away.
Hey, don't click a dislike button, please. Frick.
Let's go Panthers.
All right, we're done.
Let's go
Bye.
Steelers.
Bye.